What's the most useless thing you own? My other 3 wine glasses. They're useful for when you break one, then another, then another. I only have one left now, and I'm not looking forward to the day I have to buy another set. Edit, to answer a few repeated comments. 1. I don't live in America, so Dollar Tree is no good to me, but there are a ton of places I could buy or steal a single wine glass from, so I'm good. 2. Although I do only have one wine glass left, I never use it anyway. I just use the nearest glass to hand. 3. I figured Op's comment was mostly a play on the whole lonely Reddit user has no friends meme, and I wanted to jump on board with it for funsies. I'm glad I'm not the only one with just one wine glass. If you break that last one, you can just drink straight from the bottle. This is how Wisconsin was born. A modest drinker broke his last glass and said, "Duck it, I'm not using a glass anymore." True story. A bunch of sweaters and hoodies. I live on an island country and it doesn't get cold at all. Same here, I purposely seek out places with really cold aircon so that I can wear my jackets. In Texas, as soon as it dips below like 60 you see people breaking out ridiculous bubble coats. From Alaska and live in Houston now. I live for the 60-degree days I get to use my extensive sweater collection. South Dakotan who moved to the same area, here. It's not even cold, but I'll be damned if I miss the opportunity to wear a jacket. A hip flask with the name Keith written on it. My name isn't Keith. That's the flask's name, Dumbo. A small drawer of random things I haven't used in at least 10 years. I am not willing to throw away the contents of this drawer, because maybe one day I would need to use one of those random things. Realistically though, I will never use any of them ever again. Oh yeah, we all got the drawer. Mine has charger cables for phones that don't exist anymore, pins, screws, semi-broken pens and hot glue sticks. When doing a deep clean of my house earlier this year I found that I had 4 such drawers. So I decided to get rid of some shit and got down to 2. Plus one electronics bin for all the cables and old phones and tablets and digital cameras, etc. I feel you. I have 2 drawers, 2 extra toolboxes with random needed specific special tool one time 3 years ago things, and an attic with 4 plastic 3-drawer organizers with multiples of every electronic and computer cable, adapter, connector, and AC adapter known to man. Incredibly useful several times a year, mostly for other people. Incredibly useful several times a year, mostly for other people. This is why I can't get rid of my bin of obsolete cables, TM. I'm in it, which naturally means I'm it for friends, family, and roommates as well. The second you throw out a cable you'll need it. The second you throw out a cable you'll need it. This is the rule. This is the torture that creeps into all of our lives. I literally have had empty cardboard boxes of various sizes for months, knowing I will need them at some point. Literally the day I broke them down and recycled them, I needed empty boxes to haul some stuff into a different room. Like, mere hours after disposing of them, I needed them, after not needing them for months. That random plastic tool you got with your washing machine, well, in 5 years when it breaks or you decide to move it and you need that stupid tool, you will be so proud of yourself for keeping it. I still have my Blockbuster card. Same, I have a pocket in my purse for cards that will never be used because the companies have closed. Like Blockbuster, GameStation, Woolworths, JJB, Toys R Us, sometimes I like to look at them and feel sad. Whoa, Woolworths is a long time now. Laughs in Australian. Woolworths was a long time ago. Yeah, about 45 minutes ago when I dropped in to get noodles for work lunches. Yeah, South African here. I didn't know Woolies pulled out of some countries. They are doing extremely well here. It died in England almost 11 years ago. Woolworths, the fresh food people. Exercise bike, collecting dust in the basement. Exercise bike, you mean my sports utility clothing rail? A brand new shower head. I only have one shower. It's perfectly fine. I'm still not sure why I bought it. Edit, my first award, thank you. If it makes you feel better, about 3 weeks ago I did the exact same thing. I also am not sure why I bought it. Goddamn shower industry and their mind control at it again. You could call it brainwashing. Dash, 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 dash. I'm using this from now on. Dash, 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 why must I fail at everything I attempt? You just need a few more carrots to go with those tomatoes. Here are all the characters that you need to copy for the above effect: dash, 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 dash. A test paper from 2009 that I accidentally brought home from school. And now I can't give it back. You could recycle it? Or do what I do. Burn them. Or eat it. Nah, I'ma keep it. As a memoir of my mistake. My parents keep me as a memoir of their mistake. In the basement, we have 2 fake Christmas trees. One would be useful. But we have 2. In a few days I'm going to bring one upstairs and decorate it for the holiday, and the other one will sit in the storage room. I genuinely don't know why we have 2. Edit, I can't believe it never occurred to me to give it away, sell it for cheap to someone who can't afford a nicer tree this Christmas. Thanks to everyone who suggested that. Also, a surprising amount of people asked to buy it from me, so hopefully it will be going to a good home. I messaged the first person to message me about it, but now I wish I had trees to ship to all the people who have said things about not having a tree this year. I used to have 2, put one up for sale for €15 a couple of years ago. Somebody came for it and I gave it to them for free. I only put a price on it to weed out the people that take anything as long as it was free. I have never seen anybody so happy with a crappy fake Christmas tree. So if you really don't need, maybe think of giving it, someone might love it. Similar thing happened to me. I went on Craigslist to get a tree and the nice old man insisted on delivering it to me, and insisted on hauling it, an 8-foot pre-lit tree, so not lightweight, to my car for me. He said he was just so happy someone was going to get some use out of it and gave me a hug and a Merry Christmas. Made my day. I still have that tree and just decorated it yesterday with friends. Give it away, it'll feel so good. A comb. I'm hairless. Hairless is such a funny way to describe a bald person for some reason. My first thought was like a human version of those hairless cats. Look up alopecia. I am the human version of those hairless cats. AKA Sphinx cats. I was going to suggest grow a beard and comb it, but if not, then get a pet and comb it? I have a pet snake, so am not the only hairless one in the house. Crap, do you feed it live mice? You can totally comb those. Or you could comb the dead mice, but that feels kinda weird, somehow. My old college textbooks. The resale value on them was so poor, thanks to ridiculous new editions coming out each semester rendering these books useless for future students, that I figured it would be better to keep the texts as resources down the road. Then the internet erupted and now all that information, and way more, is available at the click of a mouse. God, I'll never forget how I dropped $150 on a new edition abnormal psychology textbook, that the professor insisted we would make heavy use of, to the point that she held a raffle for one. We did not open that book once all semester, as everything was on PowerPoints available online. The bookstore offered me $20 to buy it back. She probably co-authored the book. I had the best professor for sophomore English Lit. She couldn't find a textbook she liked, so she just typed up her years of notes from teaching the class and had them bound at Kinko's. Even had little bits of her lecture notes left out, so you had to pay attention during class to fill in the blanks. First day of the semester, she collected $5 from everyone, and on day 2 we got our textbook. Side hustle, book publisher, nice. 6 or 7 pillows that live on my couch. If I want to sit, or lay down, the first thing I have to do is move a bunch of pillows so I can relax in comfort. Where do I put them? Do I have to put them back when I'm done? How much was spent on these comfort obstacles? Son of a. I love that term, comfort obstacles.